Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm bringing you a how to look better when you're sick. If you can't tell by my voice, I have a cold and it doesn't feel good. I feel terrible. I definitely don't feel how I look, but that's the whole point of this video, to show you how to look good even when you're sick and when you don't want to do anything other than just be in bed and just cuddle up and not do anything. So unfortunately, some people have to get up, get ready and go to work or run errands or whatever it is you do. Sometimes we just can't stay home and just rest. So this video is for those of you who are sick but still have to go to work or still have to do your stuff. I hope these tips help you a little bit or give you some inspiration if you're ever sick, or if you don't feel like leaving your house, or if you're not feeling like yourself. These are just little things that I do just to help me get up, get ready, and just a little pick me up that helps whenever I'm not feeling well. I've had this cold for just a few days now, but I feel like I've had it for years, and I usually don't get sick, but when I do, it's like it lasts 3 years. So yeah, I don't know what's worse, getting sick more often but just go through it quickly, or just have it like once in a while but it lasts 3 months. Whenever I get sick or whenever I get a cold, I don't want to do my makeup, I don't want to get ready. My eyes are itchy, my face is just like a mess, and I don't feel like doing anything. Sometimes we just have to get up and get ready and go do our stuff, and you know, we have to do our best. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, hit the notification bell so that you get notified. And without further ado, let me just show you what I do whenever I'm sick. Alright, so now that we have the hair out of the face, we're going to start moisturizing. Whenever I'm sick, I always like to moisturize my skin, because I feel like whenever I get a cold, my skin just dehydrates and it's just a dry mess. So whenever I get sick, I like to moisturize very well. And today I'm going to be using the TATCHA water cream. This is just a little travel size that I got from Sephora. And I like this cream because it's very lightweight. It's also very moisturizing. So I like to use it on days where I feel like I need that extra moisture. So whenever I'm sick, that's the one that I go to. And I'm just going to apply it all over my skin.
Take me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you.
Next, I'm going to prime, and I'm going to be using the TATCHA, the Silk Canvas Primer. I like this one because it smooths out your skin, and since we're not going to be using a lot of foundation or just face products overall, I like my base to be nice and smooth. So this is going to go all over my skin.
Black and eyes make my way into your mind, just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start.
Alright, so moving on to face products. I'm not going to be using foundation today, just because whenever I'm sick or I have a cold, I'm usually touching my face, which you're not supposed to, but let's be honest, who does what they're supposed to when they're sick? So I usually just blow my nose or scratch my eyes, so I'm usually like touching my face. I don't want my makeup to be running everywhere. So whenever I'm sick, I don't use any foundation. I do concealer, and I'm going to show you how to cover all the imperfections on your face and just have a flawless look without foundation.
Looking as lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but
so here I'm just using the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. This is the Pro Glow version, and I like this one because it's medium coverage, but it's also very hydrating, so it's not going to dry out my skin. So it's going to look very luminous, but at the same time it's going to cover all of my imperfections. And I just like to blend it with a damp beauty blender.
I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control.
Alright, next I'm going to move on to my under eye concealer, and I do like to apply concealer under my eyes, even though I will be scratching my eyes, but I feel like when I get sick, my under eye area is definitely affected, and it's like one of the worst areas on my face just because it reflects how tired and how worn out you are. So I like to brighten up that area, and I'm going to be using the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced. This one is awesome because it's moisturizing, it's not drying, just like the L'Oreal Infallible that I used, and it's also full coverage. So this one I love, and I have the color Almond, and it's a perfect match for my under eye area, and I just apply a little bit, I don't overdo it. And again, we're going to blend it with that same damped beauty blender. Alright, to set everything, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder in the color C3, and this one I like because it's just a powder, but it's also full coverage. So even though we don't have foundation on, once I apply the powder and I set everything, it's going to give me an extra layer of coverage that it's much needed. I'm just going to go ahead and set my under eye and just apply this all over my face. And I'm using this brush from e.l.f. This is the, doesn't have a name, but it's just like the pointy brush. I'm grabbing the powder.
Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies.
And next, I'm going to grab a flat kabuki brush like this one. This is just a brush that I got from Amazon. I'm going to link it down below because these are awesome. So I'm just going to grab this one and just swirl it on the powder.
See what you do, restless every time we start looking as a
For my brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and this is in the color medium brown. I'm just going to fill in my brows lightly. I'm not going to do anything extra, just fill in the sparse areas.
It's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor, the pain is over, feel the darkness take control.
Alright, brows are on. I'm going to set it with the Anastasia Brow Gel. To bring some color back into my skin, I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Park Avenue Princess, the waterproof formula, and I like it because the color is perfect. It's not too bronzy, not too orange, it's just the perfect natural bronzy shade. I'm not doing a full contour, I'm just applying some powder to my forehead and my cheekbones. It's just to define my face a little bit so that I don't look so pale and white. Then with that same bronzer, I'm going to apply it on my eyes. I'm not going to do any eyeshadow or anything just because, again, I'm going to be touching my eyes and scratching throughout the day, so I don't want my shadows to fall off. I'm just going to take that same bronzer and a fluffy blending brush like this one, just swirl it. It's going to go on the crease. For my blush, I'm going to be using this one from Stila, and this is just a very old blush. I don't even know if they make these anymore. This is in the color Self-Adjusting Pink, and this is what it looks like. It looks crazy on the pan, I know, but I want something very nice, very natural, something that looks like I'm just flushed. You know, like when you have a fever and your skin gets like that rosy pink color, that's what I'm going for. Yes, I'm trying to look like I have a fever, but it looks cute, so whatever. Next, for highlight, I'm going to be using the Anastasia for Ambrezi highlight. This one I like because it's just a very pretty gold shimmery highlight, but it's not chunky. It doesn't have chunky glitter. It just gives you like a healthy glow. And I'm going to be very light-handed with it. I don't want anything beaming or just over the top, I just want a little something on the high points of my cheek, just so that when the light hits me, I look a little bit more awake. And then with my ring finger, I'm just going to dip it in the highlighter. I'm going to apply it to the center of my eyes. And then to the inner corner as well.
We are dreaming in the dark.
Alright, so we're pretty much done with the skin. For mascara, whenever I'm sick, I don't like to apply mascara because I feel like if I'm scratching my eyes, or my eyes get very watery and just sensitive overall whenever I have a cold, so I don't like to apply mascara. Even if it's waterproof, I just feel like it bothers me, so I stay away from mascara. But I do like to apply a clear gel to my lashes just because we already applied shadow and that kind of makes them disappear, so I want to bring them back and just do something so that they show up. I don't have a lot of lashes, but the little baby ones that I have, I like for them to be present. So what I do is I curl them and then I apply a clear gel, and this is just easier. Like if I have to rub my eyes, I don't have any fallouts. It doesn't look like I have anything, even though I do. So I'm gonna do is just curl my lashes and then apply my gel.
We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard.
Alright, so nothing dramatic, but I could definitely see the difference in person. I don't think it's showing up on camera, but in person it looks good. It looks like my lashes are just naturally curled, and that's what I want. Once it sets up, it's not gonna move, so it's gonna keep that curl. So yeah, all we have left is lipstick. For my lips, I don't like to use anything that's going to pretty much melt on my face because I'm blowing my nose and I'm touching my face again. So I'm just gonna use a gloss. This one's from ColourPop, and this is the collab with Shayla, and it's in the color Neat Freak. It's kind of clear, but it also has like chunks of glitter, like gold and pink and green and purple.
I wonder where you are.
And last but not least, I'm going to set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I love this one because it sets your makeup and it doesn't move. The other ones that I have, they're good, but this one is just the best. So if you're looking to invest into a good setting spray, this one is thebomb.com. So I'm just going to shake it a little bit and just spray it all over my skin. Just let it dry. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you found some of these tips helpful for you if you ever get sick, or if you have a cold, or simply if you're just not feeling yourself and you just want something to make you feel a little bit better, or just put you in the mood, or just something to make you go through the day a little bit more smoothly. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I film. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!